here it comes.
We hope you like it, Reverend.
Everyone helps you.
Here it is.
A Honda.
An XL 350.
This is a joyous occasion.
Very practical. Good on gas.
Now you can visit the whole congregation.
You started here. This is the clutch.
Honda on and off-road motorcycles. 70 to 350 cc's. Honda. Riding one can be just heavenly.
Okay, June 1st, 2025. Time on deck is, what time is it? 13:35. Out for a little bit of a warm-up. I've got this area pretty close to where I live that I like to ride quite a bit. The soil composition, if you're into the kind of the more mechanics and details of riding, is a little bit of a clay mix. So even when it looks a little bit dry, you're sliding around quite a bit. When I get up in Capitol Forest, it's a little bit of the same, but there tends to be a little bit more sand, and it's really more favorable for riding because you can get a lot of traction. That's just kind of some of the technical, fun, observational stuff when you're out riding, knowing your conditions. How do we tie this into the stuff we talk about? Very easy to do a tie-in. MET-T analysis, mission, enemy, terrain and weather, troops and fire support time, and civilian considerations. That's the MET-TC acronym. All of these things play into your planning when you go out to do something as enjoyable and simple as riding your dirt bike. Do a little analysis ahead of time. Like, hey, what's it been doing for the past 2 or 3 days in my area? Well, I know it's been raining here. And I know in this particular area that I'm riding in, it gets a little bit slimy. So I'm a little bit more careful. And if I do dump the bike, which I did at one point, accidentally put it on the kickstand and it fell over, not a big deal. Like I've said, these bikes, they are designed to be dumped and sometimes unintentionally and sometimes by accident if you aren't paying attention or you're a little bit tired while you're riding. It's just the nature of riding. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it exciting. You're on 2 wheels. You're balancing. You're working on technique. You're working on your shifting. All of this stuff that's playing in your head. You're bringing together all of these little minutia skills to try to get through your environment in a relatively safe manner, but with some challenge. This area that I'm in particular is not overly challenging. It has a little bit of elevation, but nothing like over in Capitol Forest out that way. So yeah, I wanted to bring you guys along. What else can we talk about? You know, I've been posting a couple of my older videos to kind of maybe, kind of refresh some things, get some ideas, swirling around. And what better to get ideas going than a little bit of exercise. Remember when I was running quite a bit? I'd come back from a run and I'd kind of do a little verbal, diarrhea with you guys and just talk about things that were running around my head. Really not too much different than when I'm on a bike because, you're riding, you're getting the physical component of it, you're getting a little bit of adrenaline because of the fact that the bike's maybe doing some things that you haven't entirely predicted. So you're, countering the things that the bike might want to do to throw you off. Again, that's what makes it really fun. And it improves your skill. So you do these things over and over and over, kind of like training, right? Everything's like training. When you go out shooting at the range, you just don't go out to the range one day and suddenly you're shooting really well. You do these things over and over. Same with riding, same with everything. Muscle memory, right? Okay, so that's the big takeaway for today here, June 1st. Weather's really nice. I'm in a sweatshirt and it's starting to get hot. So I'm gonna probably peel this thing off, put it in my pack. One thing I've come to learn, having not ridden for 30 years prior to this, is that a lot of guys wear backpacks now because you can put all your, your water, first aid kit. You can put some extra ammo, maybe a firearm if you're going to go up to a pit. Give you an example of this. So Capitol Forest has a few gravel pits, and the main one, Wattle Creek, really easy to get to, gets really crowded. But if I take my bike up, I can jump up through some trails, enjoy a little bit of riding time, and then go to the upper pit, do some shooting. And if that one is a little busy, I can go down to the Porter Creek side of things. I got another little spot down there. As far as I know, it's still open, but it's great. You can do a little reconnaissance on your bike, get a little bit of exercise, get some fresh air, have some fun, enjoy yourself, and do multiple things while you're out just having fun. And that's what I really want to impart with you guys, that go out, have fun, enjoy what you're doing. Yes, there are components to it that can translate or transfer into other things that you're doing, but the main thing is that you're having a good time and you're enjoying yourselves. All right, see you guys later.